video to Django project. So in the last video, we set up virtual environment for our Django project. We said we talked over importance of projects being set inside virtual environment. Then we talk about disadvantage of virtual environment. We discussed how we can activate virtual environment. Then all that. So if you have not watched that video, please consider to subscribe and get back in my line. I'm going to put it in the description below so that you can watch that video first before you come to this one. So let's get started with how we can now set the Django project inside the virtual environment. Okay, I am using PowerShell as my command line. You can use any of the PowerShell command lines that you need. You can use a git bash command line. You can use a CMD command line, and you can use PowerShell. So for my choice, I choose to use PowerShell. Let me get my PowerShell on. So I've set my PowerShell on here. You can see, but if you don't know how to do it, you can just type on your keyboard Windows key R and here you type PowerShell and click OK, and then it will pop up. You just start working on it here. So now we need to get into the folder that we created on our desktop called demo, which we named it demo that time when we were creating our first video for the demonstration. So I'm going to get into my desktop from my PowerShell. Right now I'm in my user directory. My name is Diane Kennedy, you can see right here, but I need to get inside the demo project just on the desktop. So I'm gonna do cd. I'm gonna be cd. Cd stands for change directory, and I'm on my desktop now. So I need to get into a demo project, which is here. Then inside demo project, if I type ls on the command line, you can see ls is just listing the items inside that folder. So if you want to know where you are and the items inside, just type ls to see items inside the folder which you open here. So then you can see inside the demo folder we have the virtual environment name. We gave it a name called env that time. Like we said that time, you can call virtual environment name anything you want. So you can call it anything you want. That time we choose to call it env. So inside this we need to activate this virtual environment. Type you're going to type dot env scripts activate. So that's how you activate your virtual environment. How do you know your virtual environment is activated? So you can see the name of your virtual environment pops up in the left side of your directory. So this proves to you that your virtual environment is active. Excuse me. So your virtual environment is active. So inside our virtual environment, we need to prove whether our Django is installed in this virtual environment. So what do you want to do? You want to type, you get to install Django, but we installed it, but I want to reinstall it again just by typing pip install Django, but I had it installed. You can see ready satisfied. So if your Django is not installed, you'll not get this type of notification for you. And then with this, you don't need to worry about the warning that your version, pip version. You can literally update this just by typing this on your command line. Then it will update you to pip version, the latest version, which is 2.22.221. So I don't need to do that. This is fine for me. I don't care now. So okay, we need to check the Django version that we have. We need to check, like even here it's telling you are using Django version 1, but I just need to be sure. which Django version I'm using. I'm going to type Django-admin. You can see if I type Django admin, I'm listing actually almost all the commands that in Django in admin side. So like check to check things, like migrate to migrate, run server, yeah. But I need to type Django -- version to check the version. And you can see we are running Django version 4.1. That's the Django version we are using now here. Okay. So we are so sure now our Django is there installed, and we would like to know how we can get in now creating the Django project, to be running. So how do we do that? So to start a Django project, you need to type a command, start a project. Like when I listed all the commands which we can get in the admin, you can see we have start up and start a project commands here listed here. These are the commands that you can all like run in your admin, all the sub commands that you can run in your Django admin. All right. So now I need to do what? I need to start a project. I'm gonna type Django. I'm gonna type Django-admin start project. Then I need to give the project name that I want this project to be what? I need to give the project name. So at this time, we want to call this project Demo Pro. So I'm just calling it Demo Pro. You can give it any name, like the website or the web application that you are building for your client. You can give it any name, right? You can give it any name. I choose to call it Demo Pro, and that's just for demonstration, so it's not a big deal, but you can give it any name. All right. So I'm hitting enter. You can see if I list the items inside demo now, I can now see my Demo Pro folder inside it. See here, Demo Pro folder inside. Okay. Now at this time, you have created a project, but we really need to open out this project in our favorite text editor. For my case, I would prefer to use Visual Studio Code. I would prefer to use Visual Studio Code. I'm going to open the whole file in Visual Studio Code. So let me get it. It's another screen. Let me get it here. So you can see I have opened the whole file, the whole project in a Visual Studio Code. So you can see here, I have my demo project here running. See my demo project running, and what else do I have? I have demo project running, and then I have files inside demo project. I have manage.py file. You can see I have manage.py file. This file is meant for running all the commands that you are going to run, like how you can migrate your static files, how you want to create a super user, how you want to collect your static files. This is like meant for it. So wsgi.py is a file right now when you're doing a development. It's just of no use at the moment, but when you reach the time of deploying your project to the servers online, to another server somewhere, so this when you will need this file, you need to use it. Okay, so URL files, this is URL patterns, URL.py files. These are files, is a file that is used for connecting your application with your project. So you connect your apps that you created in a project with with the URL pattern of the project. So yeah, that file is meant for it. Then we have setting .py. This is actually the engine of your project. All the settings are here. The host name, the domain name, you're going to put it here, and the apps that you create in your Django project, you're going to install them here. You're going to add them here. Middleware, this is for security purposes. Then we have the templates, where your templates are like the HTML files. Where do you keep your HTML files? Like the home page, the blog page, maybe users page, depends, or profile pages. Every pages that you do, you can just path them here, connect them here, direct them here in this DAR in the backend side. So okay, so let's come to database. The database is where you store your data. But Django, when you're working on Django comes with a database system which is SQLite 3. So here you can add another database system, for example MySQL or Postgres. I love Postgres. I use Postgres for Django projects, like when I'm doing them. Okay, now this one, auth and password validation, this is for authentication. Then languages, then static files. These are, when we talk of static files in Django, we are talking of your JavaScript files. We are talking of your CSS files. We are talking about maybe your PHP files, the files that are used for building the front end. So you're going to connect them. You have to locate where did these files exist in your project. So this will be the universal resource locator for your static files. Alright, so that's it for this video, guys. In the next video, we shall be installing apps, creating applications in our project, and just run our first server of our Django project. Thank you. See you in the next video. Please, if you like this video, please consider to subscribe and turn on the notification bell below so that next time when I create a content like this, you get notified. My name is Diane Kennedy. Please welcome to Speed Codes. Thank you.